Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to HJN. So today's topic, for me, personally, I would certainly like to talk a lot about this one because this is in fact one of those things that some people don't really know much about. This one in particular is simply known as adapters. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm being specific, then well, adapters are simply put just some of those things that you can find lying around all over the place, which could be AC adapters, European adapters, Japanese adapters, English adapters. There's many different types out there you could probably look for. But of course, there are in fact some devices that you can use that can allow for some international based adapters to allow for compatibility with another one. In layman's terms, a European adapter can basically allow an American style AC plug to go into a European outlet. Of course, if you have the right kind of adapters that could be able to be used, regardless of what part of the world you're from, then well, simply put, you could probably do a lot. Especially when it comes to handling around certain electronic devices or other pieces of hardware that would require it to be plugged into the wall. But of course, you don't really have the necessary type of connector bit or the type of outlet plug socket that's basically what you need to use. Of course, there are in fact a lot of international products out there, whether they're electronics or if they are something indeed that requires some sort of power source from the wall itself. And of course, it's not always possible to have something like a European one or a Japanese one or something else of any sorts be plugged into an American style outlet on the wall. And of course, that's why we have ourselves these kinds of adapters, so this way we can actually allow for these devices to be plugged into our own walls with ease. Of course, some might say that it's a hassle, some might say it's a waste of time, but I'd say it's an ingenious way to get some out of state or even out of country items of sorts to work on your own houses. And that's pretty much where that is. So what I could say in general is that adapters are in fact one of the best solutions to some of these problems that we can have when it comes to putting in something from another country into your own house's outlet of any sorts. So that's pretty much it right there based on adapters and all that sorts. There's plenty of different plugs that you could look up at some point. So of course, have it your way. But the way I see it, if you want to see more, go down to my channel here on HJN or otherwise. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.